Okay. Izrat Hashem. We're starting on the bottom of Ayin Hey, Amud Bet. Amar of Nachman. Amar Rabba Baravu Amar Rav. Wait, till now we said that if you have a Bet Sha'ar, which is an entrance, a vestibule, right? If you have a Bet Sha'ar, then the person living in a Bet Sha'ar doesn't have to give in the Eruv. Why? Because living in a Bet Sha'ar, lo shmei dira. You're living in a walkway. Zelo nichshav dira. So now we have Mahloket Shmuel and Rav Nachman. Shmuel holds a Bet Sha'ar le'echad, lo shmei Bet Sha'ar. Right? Shmei Bet Sha'ar. Rabbi Yochanan holds Bet Sha'ar le'echad, lo shmei Bet Sha'ar. Says the Gemara, Amar Rav Nachman, Amar Rabba Baravu, Amar Rav. Bet Hatzerot, 2 Hatzerot, V'gimel Batim Benehem, with 3 houses in between. So you have 2 Hatzerot, right? You have 2 Hatzerot. Around each Hatzer, you have a lot of people, right? Then there's like a series of houses. You have the Hatzer here and the Hatzer here. Around here people. Then you have Bayit. You have a triple train of houses. This one opens to this one, which opens to this one, which opens to the next Hatzer. And now, these 3 guys don't want to put anything in the Eruv. Could they get away with it? So he says like this. Ze ba derech ze v'noten eruvo bazeh. V'ze ba derech ze v'noten eruvo bazeh.
The Hatzir is not open to all 3, or it is?
No. You have a Hatzer over here, right? You have a Hatzer here. You have a Hatzer here. You have a Hatzer over here, right? And then you have Bayit, right? Around this Hatzer, there's people.
Okay.
So this Hatzer is going to take the Eruv through here and put it here. This Hatzer is going to take the Eruv through here, put it here. The fact that they put the Eruv through here makes this house Bet Sha'ar. It's a Bet Sha'ar for the middle one. The fact that they took the Eruv through here and put it here makes this house a Bet Sha'ar. So watch. Ze ba derech ze v'noten eruvo bazeh. This Hatzer A, comes through house A and puts it in B. Hatzer C goes through house C and puts it in B. Right? So you have 2 Eruvs in B. Eruv for this Hatzer and Eruv for that Hatzer. Ze na'asa Bet Sha'ar lazeh, v'ze na'asa Bet Sha'ar lazeh. A is a Bet Sha'ar for Hatzer A. C is a Bet Sha'ar for Hatzer C. Hey, Rabbi.
So they both have Bet Sha'ars for B.
Hot copy.
A and C are both Sha'ars for B.
A and C
are both Bet Sha'ars for B. No, isn't a Bet Sha'ar the entrance of a house?
Yeah.
So,
A and C are Bet Sha'ars for B.
yeah.
For B, right? Going into B from here to there. Good, right? So now A and C shouldn't have to give because a person that lives in a Bet Sha'ar is not Oser. V'zeh and B, Emtsa'i, the middle one, Havale Bayit Shemanechim Bo Eruv. The house that puts the Eruv doesn't have to give.
Right.
And they carry all the way through?
So just the 2 Hatzirot have to give.
Just the people around the Hatzer, right? Let's see Rashi. Ze ba gimu batim benehem. Bayit ze patuach lehatzer. Vezu lehatzer zu. Veze lezu. One is open to this Hatzer, one is open to that Hatzer. Ubayit emtzai, in the middle house, patuch l'shnei batim, is open to the 2 houses. Ze ba derech ze, ben Hatzer ze, the person that lives in this Hatzer, Hatzer zu, ba derech bayita patuch lo, goes through the house that's open to it, v'noten eruvo b'emtzai, puts his eruv in the middle one. Ve'asa bayita patuch lo, so he's making the house that opens directly into the Hatzer, kibet sha'ar. It's like a gateway, la'avor derech alav, to walk through the emtzai. The person that lives in the sea Hatzer, Asa Bayit Patuach lo, he makes the sea house kibet sha'ar, like a bet sha'ar, ve'irev b'emtzayim Hatzera Aheret, together with the other Hatzer. So now it's all one big Hatzer. En echad mi'idurei batim ha'elav. Now, the people that live in the 2 outer houses don't have tzarich litem pat. Elu mishum bet shar. The two of them don't need because of bet shar. Ve'emtzai, the middle guy mishum bayit shemanichim lo et ha'eruv. Because of bayit shemanichim lo et ha'eruv. זה נעשה בית שער לזה, רש"י, כל בית נעשה בית שער לחצר שהוא פתוח לו. Now לכאורה, Rabbi Yochanan said in order to be a beit shar, you have to be a beit shar for two. So why is this guy a beit shar?
Houses?
Yeah, we said the inside. If there's only, we said that even 8, even Hatzer 9 has to give in the Eruv. L'chaora, the A and C are only a bet shar for B.
Maybe A is a Hatzer bet shar for B and C.
Rashi doesn't say that. Rashi says, not like me. Rashi says that B is a bet shar for the Hatzer.
Maybe they both have Hatzerot on each side.
They have Hatzerot, so it's a bet shar for the Hatzer to go in there.
You have to go through 2 houses to get to C, and you have to go through 2 houses to get to A.
No, he's not saying that. You'll see now. Yeah, I know. I thought of that trick, but no, he's not saying that.
If B wants to use the Hatzer of C, it has to go through C, no?
No, but see, the Rashi is saying you're a bet shar for the Hatzer. A is a bet shar for Hatzer A, and C is a bet shar for Hatzer C. That's why it's not only a bet shar for one; it's a bet shar for a lot. Bring him a chelik daled.
This picture on the bottom is anything about this? Or?
Yeah, that's our picture. The reason why the other house is so small because they didn't want to waste space. It's really the same. Here, you see the lashon in the picture is bayit zeh.
So why?
Bet shar mehatzer she'etzla lelech lebayit ha'emtzai. And a rift also.
Yeah, so it's a bet shar for the Emtzai to go to the Hatzer of the time.
So it's a bet shar for the Hatzer. It's a different chaf. It's not a bet shar only for the individual. For the individual, it wouldn't be a bet shar. Rashi told Mishnah Berurah, שתי חצרות ובית ג' בתים ביניהם פתוחים זה לזה ורוצים לערב יחד. חצר זה בא דרך בית שאצלו, thank you, ונותן עירובו בבית באמצע. וכן עושה השני, מותרים בשלושתם, זה או מותר. שכל בית שאצל החצר, the house that's near the חצר, חשוב לו, is חשוב to the חצר כבית שער, ואין צריך ליתן פח. And the middle guy is the one you put the Eruv, it doesn't need.
Right now.
So the Hatzer is not bet shar.
אפילו הם שוות. אפילו הם שוות, חביב עדיף. And that's the deep.
אחרי שבני חצר מוליכין עירובם דרך עליה לאמצעית. So they're a bet shar for the Hatzer. It's a bet shar for all the people in the Hatzer.
No, those was not saying that. Those was saying
Bet shar for all the people in the Hatzer. והם לתשמיש החצרות. Okay, he thinks it's pashut. Bet shar lechatzerot.
Bet shar is something that exists the whole time, or it's something that is only exists if there's an Eruv situation. Is it something that exists? Is it a category that's given to the houses at all times, or is it so if it's something if it's a category that's given to the houses at all times, then it's still bet shar. The only thing is you don't have a right of way through it on Shabbat.
If you don't have a right of way, then you don't have a right of way. Then maybe it's not a bet shar. A bet shar is by definition something that has a right of way.
No, but you technically you have a right of way throughout the whole time, but you just can't carry through it.
Why?
Because you don't have an Eruv. But now that you...
The Eruv only applies to me on Shabbat. I'm not sure. See, the Mishnah Berurah quotes a line here. He says, in Maran it's mashma that it's mutar when you take the Eruv through the outside house, through the sea house, into Bayit B. And if you have to put the Eruv in that middle house. let's say we decide, we don't want to put it in the middle house. We don't like that guy. We're going to put it in another house in the Hatzer. Can I still say that this house is a bit shot for the people of the Hatzer if they want to get to the middle house, to buy it to house B? Or I can't say that. So he quotes. He says, "Acharei shebnei Hatzer molichin Eruvin derech alei le'emtzait." Says the Sharetzium, "Va'afilu im kol yemot ha'chol en lahem reshut la'avor derech habatim."
Can't go through the houses.
So, hi, I'd like to go. Get the heck out of here, right? What are you doing, right? Afilu achi kivan she'eniach et ha'eruv bebayit ha'emtzai, by putting the eruv in the middle house. Al kol kach nitratzu habatim shemishnei tzdadim la'avor derech aleihem. So if they put the eruv in the middle, everybody has to be given permission to walk through, right? And that makes it like a bit shop. V'yesh shekatvu, some wrote, tu adin im natnu shenehem ha'eruv be'echad mibatim hasmuchim lachatzirot. If they put it in one of the houses next to the chatzirot, or be'echad mishar batim sheb'shtei hachatzirot elu, hashlosha batim en tzirichim la'aruv. תנעשו כולם בית שער לאותו חצר. They became a beit sha'ar for the other hatzer because they walked through to put the eruv. Says it's in Tosfot. Tosfot. נראה דעתם תוספות. אפילו יתנו העירוב באחד הבתים הסמוכים לחצרות, או אפילו באחד מבתי החצרות, אלו ג' בתים אין צריכים ליתן עירוב. תנעשו כולם בית שער לאותו חצר המוליכה עירוב דרך עליהם לחצר אחרת. He says, you have this train of houses in between the two chatzerot. And Chatzer C is going to walk all the way through to put it in Chatzer A. You guys are train tracks. You're like a walkway. You're for sure a beit shah. The whole thing. It's all a beit shah from Chatzer to Chatzer.
3 or 10, same thing.
Yeah, 3 or 10. Because you beit shah for the whole Chatzer. Okay. So that's the point. The point is the middle guy is a beit shah to the outside ones because the whole Chatzer has to walk through to get the eruv in the middle. So it's not only.
Say the reason is because you don't need to put an eruv in the place where you are.
That's for the way you do it like this is because the middle guy is like that. The way the Gemara constructed it, the middle, nobody's really walking through the middle guy. The middle guy is a house.
You could say it's a bit shot for the other Chatzer.
It's not. Nobody walks through. If you put the eruv in the middle, Chatzer A walks through B into their house. They don't walk through their house. They come and sit and eat the eruv. Chatzer C walks through and eats the eruv over there. But they don't walk through to the other one. But now, if you're going to put the eruv, if you switch the eruv over to Chatzer A, so then everybody walks through C and B to get to A, so they both become beit shahs. If you move the eruv to here, everybody walks through to get to C. If you put the eruv over here, everybody walks through, all 3 of them to get there. That's Tosfot Chal.
What's the koch of that Chatzer? The eruv is all the way there to get to the middle.
You guys allowed us to walk through to put the eruv over there. You had to provide. You had to provide walk-through access. If I want to get to my eruv, you guys have to allow. If you're not, then echanam is not an eruv. But because you're going to allow, you became a beit shah. Al-Khawra is talking that there's only one room there. Right? Pashut, if the guy has a whole house and you're just walking through the first floor, the second floor is going to be osir. Okay. Gemara says further. Ba'u badik.
If the second floor is asur, it's not going to answer the eruv.
Sure it is. I mean, you can't consider him a beit shah. They have to put in the eruv. Badik lehu rachba lerabanan. Rachva asked the rabbis a question. Let's see how sharp everybody is. Bet hatzerot ubet batim benehem. 2 batim and 2 hatzerot between them. Ze ba derech ze v'noten eruvo bazeh, v'ze ba derech ze v'natan eruvo bazeh. So they switched. These guys put the eruv in that house. These guys put the eruv in that house. So each guy is considering there's only 2, right? You have one chatzer and one chatzer and 2 batim. So these guys take the eruv, put it here. So what are they considering this? A beit shah. And this is a bayit. These guys are taking the eruv and putting it here. they're considering this a bet sha'ar and this a bayit. So each guy is considering the opposite of what the other guy says. Your bet sha'ar is my bayit. My bayit is your bet sha'ar, right?
Are we mixing eruvs or no?
No, they're in separate chatzerot. Separate batim, sorry. Right? Kanu eruv olo. What they konen eruv or not. Mimashvi lehu legabe dehai bayit ulgabe dehai bet sha'ar. Could you consider this house for one group a bet sha'ar and for the other group a bayit? Ulgabe dehai bet sha'ar ulgabe dehai bayit, and the other one will also do both. Amruleh. They told him, Shenehem lo kanu eruv. Both of them were not kone eruv. Doesn't work. You can't mix. Because why? Manavshach. You can't have both your cake and eat it too. I bet sha'ar mashvit le. If you consider it to be a bet sha'ar, hanoten et eruvo bebet sha'ar achsadra umerpeset en eruv. You put your eruv in a bet sha'ar, you're not kone eruv. If those guys consider a bet sha'ar, you can't put your eruv there. I bayit mashvit le, and if you consider it a bayit because you're putting your eruv there, kametaltel le bayit de lo me'arev le. So you're carrying you're carrying through a house that doesn't have an eruv. Because the other guy, you're carrying through this house, he doesn't have an eruv because he's not putting, because you consider him a bet sha'ar.
It's like one negating the other.
Right? You can't do both.
It's a bet sha'ar for him, not for me.
I can't be both at the same time. That's what he's saying.
That's only for Rabbi Yochanan that you need to have two, and you need to be two houses in order to be a bet sha'ar.
No, not because of two houses. This house can't be for these people a bet sha'ar and for these people a bayit. Are you a bayit? Then if you're a bayit, the eruv should be good, right? The eruv should be good, but you didn't put an eruv in this guy, so you're going to be osir.
So you lose your hatzer also.
You can't be a bet sha'ar and a bayit at the same time. I bayit mashvit le kametaltel bayit lo me'arev le. Says the Gemara, Umay shna midrava. What do you mean? You tell me you can't dance both ways? Rava did that. The Amar Rava Amru lo shnayim tzeve arev alenu. Two people told him, go make an eruv for us. Le'echad irev alav mi be'od yom. One guy put the eruv before sunset. Le'echad irev alav ben hashemashot. The second guy was ben hashemashot. Right? Zeh she'irev alav ben hashemashot mi be'od yom. The guy that he made the eruv before Shabbat, ne'echal eruvo ben hashemashot. His eruv was eaten ben hashemashot. Right? V'zeh she'irev alav ben hashemashot. And the guy that he made the eruv ben hashemashot, ne'echal eruvo mishetech shach. They ate his eruv after tzet hakochavim. So each guy has a safek of ben hashemashot, right? The first guy, if you consider ben hashemashot to be, we hold safek eruv is kasher, right? Safek eruv is kasher. The first guy will say, well, ben hashemashot, I say it's safek laila. So my eruv was there for ben hashemashot till the night. I should be kone eruv. But I'm only kone eruv if I say that ben hashemashot is nighttime. If I say the safek of ben hashemashot is day, I'm not kone eruv. Right? So the first guy, Eruvin, has to say, Eruvin, what's ben hashemashot? Laila. Nighttime. Second guy, Shimon, they put the eruv ben hashemashot. Right? So, and then they ate it at nighttime. So you ask Shimon, what's ben hashemashot? Daytime. Of course it's daytime. Could they both be kone eruv? One guy screaming that ben hashemashot is night, and the other guy screaming ben hashemashot is day?
Same eruv?
No, two different eruvs.
What's different? There's two different eruv. What's the suffix?
So he said, Shenehem kanu eruv. They both kone eruv. Even though one guy is saying it's day, one guy is saying it's night. So too over here, these guys are saying this is a bet sha'ar. No, we're saying that this is a bet sha'ar.
Right.
You could say it's a bayit. What do I care what you say? Just like I don't care what the other guy says about ben hashemashot, I don't care what you say about the bayit. Let's say we did two things, Jack. Right?
Maybe it's different a little bit. I don't know.
Watch. I put my eruv in here. Mi ba'od, and it got eaten ben hashemashot. You put your eruv in here, ben hashemashot. It got eaten at night. So you come say, Rabbi, ben hashemashot. You ben hashemashot this way, you ben hashemashot that way. No problem. So but I say this is a bad shot. He says it's a what's? Now you're contradicting. 10 minutes ago you told me I have nothing to do with him. So he says. Shenehem Hachi Hashtas. Gemara, could you compare it? Hatam Safek Yimama Safek Lilya Lomin Keramilta. It's not recognizable. The stira is not. Nobody knows exactly when you put your eruv. It's not muchach. Hacha over here. When you walk through, you realize the stira. Right? Hacha legabe hai bayit legabe hai bayit. You can't tell me the house is two things at the same time. It's nikar the stira. Right?
Even if it is.
Legabe the high bet shar legabe the high bet shar. Rashi lo min keramilta. V'lo havu mili de rabanan ki chucha v'tlula. Aval hanach batim. These houses ha kaimi kaman. They're here. ואם משווינן הכה הכי והכה הכי הוויה מילי דרבנן כי חוכה ואתלולה ולא ניתן פה למינין לרדות. We don't want to give.
Where's the safek here with the houses? Right? There's no safek. We know it's over there.
What?
Where's the safek here?
There's not a safek, but there's a stira. The question is not from safek.
Because you mean it's a safek.
That case is the halacha over there is safek lekula, but the sfekot are soter each other, so we don't care about the stira. Over here there's a stira, and we do care about the stira. Why? Because over here the stirot is nikar, it becomes like a joke. Over there's a stira also. The safek, I'm being machriya, the safek lekula, in contradictory ways. Yeah, but it's not nikar, it does become like a joke. Okay. Hadran alach hadar. Hatzer sheben bet hatzerot. Halon sheben bet hatzerot. If you have a halon between two hatzerot, dalet al dalet, it's 4 by 4. Square betoch asara, within 10. Right? Me'arvim shnaim. You can make 2 eruvs if you want. Ve'imratzu me'arvim mehar. If you want, you can make 1 eruv. So the rule is, in order to make 2 hatzirot, 1 eruv, you have to have access between them. What constitutes access? A petach. So a doorway is great. Let's say I don't have a doorway, I only have a window. How big does the window have to be considered access? 4 by 4, and it has to be under 10. Why? Because if you have over 10, make believe you had nothing over 10, it would be a mechitza. Once the mechitza is 10 tefachim, you're totally separated. So therefore, you have to have a space of 4 underneath 10.
Underneath 10 tefachim?
Yeah, the window has to start under 10 tefachim. If the window starts above 10 tefachim, make believe that whole part of the wall wasn't there. This window, what's the difference? If I cut the wall over there, it would be a mechitza. So the fact that you have a window in the place that doesn't make a difference.
Must be less than
Right?
Within 10.
What?
Within 10.
Start under 10. It's the double C. Ve'imratzu, if they want, me'arvin echad, because they have the window. Pahomi dalet al dal, if it's less than 4 by 4. Or lemala me'asara, or it's above 10. Me'arvim shnaim, they have to make 2 separate eruvs. Ve'en me'arvim echad, because there's no access to the other guy. Rashi. מפרש בגמרא שיהיה קצת ממנו ואפילו משהו בתוך 10 לקרקע. The Gemara is when you just need a drop underneath that. מערבים שניים, if they want 2 עירובים, אלו לעצמם ואלו לעצמם, if they do that, אסורים זו עם זו, they can't carry from one to the other. והם רצו מערבין אחד, if they want to make 1 עירוב, עירוב אחד, שיתנו אלו עירובן באחרת, ויערבו מהם. חצר A will move their things to B through the window, and they can all carry together now.
Why do you need 2 elements?
You could do 2, or you could do 1.
Well, if I can do 1, why do you need 2?
It's up to us.
What's the point of getting 2?
We don't care to carry to you. If all the people in Hatzer A making the roof together, they're good. They don't care what B does.
You mean to B, to do A and B, you mean?
I could do 1 for A and 1 to B.
And the A and B become 1.
No, they don't. If I make it separately, they're separate. Let me tell you, give you an example, John. In A, everybody's good people, religious Jews, they make the Eruv. In B, you have some problem people, they don't want to make an Eruv. A makes an Eruv by themselves, they don't care what's going on in B. There's 3 Goyim and 2 Jews live in B. They need to make the Haskara. They don't care what your problem is.
So what's the window does to me?
What?
What's the window does to me? The window, the 4x4.
The window says if we want, we can make an Eruv together with you.
But you say you cannot do it the other one. It's a problem.
Why?
Is it Goyim over there?
If they fix their problem, I can make it. It's my option. My option. Do what you want. You want to make 2, 2. You want to make 1. You have all the options open. Whereas if you don't have the window, no, you can only make it over here. Your sister lives over here. You want to carry kibbeh from your freezer. You can't do that.
But if there was a door, you would have to include them?
No, it's also optional. Door and window are the same. We'll see. Right?
Why not?
Shoot to the shoot, what do you mean?
Pahot.
You say put on the window, should take
No, we'll see. We'll see. Not so
The balconies.
shoot to the shoot.
Lat. We'll see.
Not so simple.
Well, nothing is so
רשות
simple.
היחיד הוא רשות היחיד.
Pahot. Pahot, it's not so clean. Pahot me'arba'a. Lav petachu. If it's less than 4, it's not an opening. Lemala me'asara. If it's above 10 nami, also nothing. De'ilu kol hakotel eina gavoa yoter. If the whole wall was 10 tall, have a mechitza me'al yata. It's a full mechitza. Hilkach, therefore, kishen klum min ha'hala b'toch hasara. If the window doesn't extend under 10, lav petachu. It doesn't make an opening. Ve'en ma'arvin echad. You can't make one eruv. And therefore, asurot zu imzu derech rosh hakotel. They can't carry over the top of the wall. V'derech oto halon, v'derech horim v'stakim.
It's on top.
Lat, Jimmy. Leima tanan stama k'Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel. Let's say it's a stam mishnah like Rabban Shimon ben Gamliel. The Amar kol pachot midalid kilavu dami. Let's say ours is a stam mishnah like Rashbag, who says anything less than 4 is lavud. Why does the window have to be 4? Let it be 3. Right? If it's more than 3, it's not lavud. So let that be. I can understand. If it's less than 3, it's like it's closed. But if it's more than 3, let it be enough. What does it mean? Maybe it's tam mishnah like Rashbag. The Amar kol pachot midalid kilavu dami. Nah, afilu temek rabanan. Ad kan lo pligi rabanan aled Rashbag ela lenyan levudim. If you want it to be connected, it needs less than 3, not less than 4. Aval lenyan pitcha, but you want it to be an opening. Afilu rabanan modu. The chachamim agree. The i'ika dalet al dalet. If it's 4x4 hashiv, it's chashuv an opening to walk through. Ve'ilo lo hashiv. That's not enough. You need.
He wants less than 3. Less than 3, it's not.
The question is, the chachamim that hold that up to 3 is lavud and 3 itself is not lavud. Is an opening of 3 considered an opening?
Not by halom.
I don't know.
No. Why? Because you need a makom hashuv. 4 is a makom hashuv to
Between
walk.
3 and 4, it's that zone.
It's not lavud, but it's not a pet.
It's that zone, nothing.
Only by halom.
It's not. Doesn't mean that it's not that it's asura or anything. But you can't make one eruv. If it was less than 3, you also can't make one eruv. Pshita says Gemara. Why do you have to tell me? Tell me if it has to be 4x4 and less than 10. And if it's not 4x4 or it's above 10, you make 2 eruvs. I understood that already. If you tell me I need 2 criteria, 4x4 and less than 10, either one that's missing is no good. Pshita. Kivan the Amar Dalad al Dalad betoch hasara memela ana yada. I know the pachot midalad ulemala me'asara lo havya lo. Says Gemara Hakamash Malan. It's teaching me ta'ameh dekule lemala me'asara. You might have said the whole thing has to be below 10. Kamash Malan the Seifa that the only reason why it's no good is because the whole thing is above 10. But if some of it miksato betoch hasara, if some of it is within 10. Me'arvim shnayim ve'imratzu me'arvim echad. Then it's optional. Do what you want. Taneina, our Mishnah is teaching lahad the Tanu Rabbanan to the Braita. The same thing we learned in the Braita. Kulo lemala me'asara. If the whole thing is above 10, umikzato betoch hasara, and some of it is within 10, or kulo betoch hasara. If the whole thing is within 10, umikzato lemala me'asara, and a little bit is above 10, me'arvim shnayim. You can make 2 eruvs. Ve'imratzu me'arvim echad. If they want, they can make 1. Says Gemara. That Braita is also strange. Hashta kulo lemala me'asara, umikzato lemala me'asara. If the whole thing, mikzato betoch hasara, if the whole thing is above and a little bit below, you say just that little bit is enough to make 1 eruv. Amarta me'arvim shnayim, ve'imratzu me'arvim echad. Kulo betoch hasara. If the whole thing is below 10, umikzato lemala me'asara, and a little bit above 10. Mibaya, you have to tell me. Pashut. Says Gemara, Zu ve'en tzarich loma zu katan. You're right. It's extra. It's a way in the bright. Zu ve'en tzarich loma. I tell you this and I tell you that.
No, you tell me you can do one. It's obvious you can do. If it's closed, more not I don't need to.
Now we get to complicated things.
לכן הפתח הזה below 10.
What?
It's below 10 the פתח.
It's a window.
What do you carry? below 10.
What's the difference to you? Well, you speak to the architect and then you complain, okay? This is Gemara. Amr Rabbi Yohanan. Halon agol. You have a round window, right? So what's the measurements that you need?
Window?
A round window. Now,
You said.
now you need to have 4 by 4 below 10. You need to have 4 below 10. It's not enough to have the bottom of the window that's just a couple inches wide below 10. Because you don't have, I need to have a break of 4 below 10.
Maybe 3 circles.
So we say, so Rabbi Yochanan says, don't ask questions till we get to the end. Ready? Amar Rabbi Yochanan, halon agol, a round window, tzarich sheyeh behekefo 24 tefachim.
24 square.
Don't say anything, no. The circumference has to be 24. Vishnayim umashu mehem, and you need to have 2 and a drop betoch asara. She'im yirabbe'enu, that if you square it, nimtza mashu, you'll have a mashu of 4 by 4 betoch asara. Says Gemara Mechdi. Kol sheyesh be'ekefo 3 tefachim, yesh berochvo tefach. We know that if the circumference is 3 tefachim, the width is a tefach. So now if you want 4 by 4, betreisar sagya, if your circle is 12, then the diameter is going to be 4. So what do I need 24 for? Says Gemara Hani Mili Be'igula. That's you get the diameter in the center of the circle. But I need not that in the middle. I need to be able to make a full square inside the circle. Over there you're not going to get it. So he said it. You need more. Let's see. Kama meruba yeter ala agul. How much is a square? Bigger than a circle. Ravia, a quarter. Because if you have a circle that has a diameter of 4, the circumference is 12. If you have a square that across it is 4, the circumference is going to be, the perimeter is going to be 16. So you're a quarter up. Says okay. B'shitza sagya. Let the circumference be 16. Hani mili igula. Then afik mi go to bu'ah. Right? When you have a circle in a square, then all you need is a quarter more. The square is a quarter more. But if you want a square in the circle, which is what we're getting, we're trying to make a square of 4 by 4 in the circle. You need more. My ta'ama, why? Mishum murshat de karanata. You have to fit the angle of the corners inside the circle. So you need lechaora. What you need is that if you draw a square in a circle, so the diagonal of the square is the diameter of the circle. You follow me?
Yeah.
The diameter of the square.
Yes.
Do it in the circle.
You have it here, but I'm trying to understand.
Where's the pen? It might. Here, I got one. Haber has one. Okay. You have a circle, and you make a square inside. Part of my drawing, right? But the diagonal of the square is the diameter of the circle. Imagine that my thing was a square, right? So all I need to do, if I want to know how big the circle is get the radius, get the diagonal of the square. Well, right now I'm finished. So you say the diagonal of the square, we know. Kol amta, every amma, be'alachsona, when you go to the diagonal, is 1.4. It's really 1.4 something. But I would say take 1.4. Right? Mechti. Kol amta, every amma, b'ribu'ah. When you get to a square and you do the diagonals, amta v'tereh humsheh is 1.4. Be'alachsona. So now that means the diagonal of this square is 5.6. Right? And 5.6 times 3, right, is b'shiv sar nechi chumsha. Right? Is 17.8.
How'd you get to 24?
How'd you get to 24? Rabbi Yohanan Amar Ki Dayane de Kesre. 16.8. Ki Dayaneh de Kesre. Rabbi Yohanan says, like the Dayanim of Caesarea. The Amri la Kirabanan de Kesre, like the rabbis of Caesarea. The Amri, that they had a formula, Igula migo ribua riv'a, ribua migo igula palga. They had a formula that said that igula, when you have a circle, migo ribua inside a square, riv'a, you go down a quarter. And ribu'a migo igula, when you have a square outside, inside a circle, palga, it's half of the circle. So he understood that if the square, let's see Rashi, ribu'a migo igula palga, Rashi ba lemishkal. When you have a square in a circle, you have to take away half the of what's going to be left. So if the square that's left is going to be 16, because I know the size of the square. The square has a circumference of 16. That means that the circle is going to have, you're going to have to add on half of 16, which is 8, gets you to 24. There's one problem. There's one problem with this. What's the problem? Tosafot says the kasavar. They hold amta beribu'a, every amma on the diagonal tre amta comes out to 2 amot. The problem is it's wrong. Kedamrina beperek hamad de sukkah. The Gemara in Sukkah says it's wrong. We see it's not true. Because over there, Rabbi Yochanan said his din about a Sukkah in a circle with the same calculation. And the Gemara over there says it's a wrong calculation. Even though over there the Gemara manages to explain Rabbi Yochanan's statement, over here the only way to explain is Dayaneh de Kesareh, which is wrong. Just like over there we say that halacha is not like Dayaneh de Kesre. We don't hold the Rabbi Yochanan. It's wrong. The right answer is 16.8, like the Gemara says. Says Tosfot, so how did Dayaneh de Kesre make such a mistake? Go take out a tape measure and measure it. He says no. Dayaneh de Kesre were talking about area. They weren't talking about the circumference or the perimeter. They were talking about the area of the square. And he proves it. Watch this. ויש מפרשים דדיינא דקסר לא דיברו אלא לעניין קרקע שבתוך הריבוע והעיגול. לעניין זה דיבורם אמת. שכשתעשה ריבוע בית אמות על בית אמות. When you make a square that's 2 אמות by 2 אמות. ותעשה עיגול בפנים. And you make a circle inside. Inside.
Why inside?
Watch. ועוד ריבוע בתוך העיגול. And then make another square inside that circle. Timsa beribuah hitzon arba. So the outside is 2 times 2. Right? 2 times 2 is 4. 4 square. Right? Arba hatichot amal ama. Ubeigul mitoch ribuah. You can have 3. Right? Because you go down by a third. Right? You go a quarter, sorry. The miruba yeter agoravia. Uberibuah penimi. In the inside one, it's a half of the outside one.
It's 1 by 1?
No, it's 2 by 2. It's the square root of Hare. What's going to be the diagonal of that square?
That's the radius of the circle.
Is the radius of the circle. The radius of the circle is the diagonal.
That's 1.14.
Is the diagonal. The diameter is 2. So that means that the side, right? The diagonal of that square is also 2. If you drew it as a diamond, it would be easier to understand. right? You could see then, but over here you see this. So it's actually, if you drew it as dam, you see that it's basically cutting those things in half. Pen Albert.
If you do a diagonal line, you'll see that the diameter is exactly half the whatever.
Right. We had this in a Tosfot before.
So there's a concept of one being poter the other, and therefore I should have to do the mishra. If I could read that,
And I have to be poter the
I
ice.
should have to be.
And I have to be poter
Yeah,
the
because
ice.
This square,
I shouldn't be able to.
the inside square is half of the outside square, right?
And therefore, by that way,
It's 1 by 1, 2 by 2.
Or 4 by 4 and whatever. It's half, and that's the diameter of the circle. I just took, in theory, I took half of.
That's it.
Yeah. I took half. The inside square is half of every square. That's half. It's exactly half. And put a circle around so you see that this is, it's a quarter and a half. It goes perfect. He's just talking about area. Rabbi Yochanan, according to Tosfot, misunderstood the statement and thought it was talking about circumference. That's how he got the 24. Okay. Pahomi dalet al dalet. If it's less than 4 by 4, Amar of Nachman lo shanu ela halon sheben beit hatzerot. This is only that it has to be under 10 if it's between 2 hatzers outside. Aval halon sheben beit batim, if the halon is between 2 houses. Afilu lemala me'asara, even above 10, it also works. If they want, they can make one eruv. My ta'ama, what's the reason? Like we said many times, Beita, Keman demal yadami, we view a house as if it's full. So we can raise the floor to where the window is. Eiti ve'ravel Rav Nachman. I have a braita that says, Echad li halon sheben bet hatzerot. It doesn't make a difference to me if it's a halon between two courtyards. Ve'echad li halon sheben bet batim. Or a window between 2 houses. Ve'echad li halon sheben bet aliyot. Or halon between 2 attics. Ve'echad li halon sheben bet gagin. Or 2 roofs. Ve'echad li halon sheben bet hadarim. Or 2 rooms. Kulan, all of them. Dalit al dalit. It has to be 4 by 4. And betoch asara, under 10. So you see, even house to house, you need under 10. Terguma hatzerot. No, that's only going on hatzerot and gagin. Teha'e hadli katani. Says the same. Terguma dalet al dalet. The same is the 4 by 4. The toch hasara is only on the hatzerot and the outside areas. Teha'e hadli. Sorry. Ba'mine Rabbi Abamir of Nachman. New question. Lul hapatuach min bayit la'aliyah. It's not sideways. You have a second floor, you have a first floor, and hey, let's say the second floor exits outside the front, no connection. But there's a connection between them inside. There's a trap door. You can go from the second floor to the first floor, like the firemen, right? They jump down, but there's no ladder.
Can't go up.
It's above 10. It's on the ceiling.
What is he going to get out of that?
Right? Lul. Sheben bayla patuah min bayla aliyah. Tzarich sulam kavua latiro. Do you need a ladder there permanently, or en tzarich sulam kavua? You don't need a ladder. Why wouldn't you need a ladder? Ki amrina beita keman demali dami. When I say that the house is full and it's like within 10, haini mili minatzad. That's legabe the sides. Aval. But in the middle of the ceiling, I don't say that it's like the house is all the way up to there. Or it doesn't make a difference. Amar le, eno tzarich. He says it doesn't need. Meaning it doesn't need a ladder. Savur mineh, he thought sulam kavod eno tzarich. It doesn't need a permanent ladder. Aval sulam arai needs something. Sulam arai tzarich. Itmar, Amar of Yosef bar Minyome, Amar of Nachman, echad sulam kavua, ve'echad sulam arai eno tzarich. Doesn't need any type. Why? 100% even to the top.
What is this beta kemal? It means that it's full, then it's...
We view it like it's full to the top.
What? With what? With anything?
Anything you want.
And then therefore
So the window is within 10. It's like the window is within 10.
Maybe here.
How do you connect it to the floor?
What?
How do you connect the window to the floor?
However you want.
Like the house like this.
You'll do what you want, but the gabe us it's like it already happened because the house is like it's full.
To this.
So you can send things down
But
from
are
second
you
floor.
connecting it to the wall? Is it like, what are you doing? What is
No. We view the house as full of gel. I don't know, you can climb on it.
So then
It's this magic substance.
so it makes that petach within 10?
Yes,
How?
because we look at the house as if it's full up to within 10 from there. Just like we said, Beit HaKaman Demalia, when you throw, landed on 4. When you threw through the house, from the Shut Yachid, the Shut Rabin through the house, landed on 4 in the house.
Right. That I understand. This is landing. This opening. What is it opening to? It's not a.
For the
You
people
don't
on
need.
top,
You don't
it's
even
always
need
on
that
the
wall. You don't need that wall to make it a shoot. The house is a shoot without that hole in the ceiling. The house is closed off completely.
Two different people, second floor, first floor.
Without the roof, I don't need the roof. I still have my own.
I want to make an Eruvin with the guy upstairs.
Second floor guy.
So you're saying you have a mehitza?
We have this hole. After that guy goes out from the top. We have this 4x4 opening. We want to lower down the kibbeh. We want to lower down the kibbeh.
Nothing comes back up.
The house.
What? Nothing comes back.
So we don't say beto kemalia.
We'll throw them up the lemons. Or
We only say beto kemalia when you want to go up. You don't say when you want to go to the side.
We
also?
say to the side too. We knew to the side. The chidush was even to the ceiling. We say it. Kotel sheben bet hatzerot. If you have a wall between 2 hatzerot.
So why do we need the petach to be above 10? We
No,
say beto kemalia dami and it'll be connected.
In the chinami, in the house, you don't need it to be above 10. That's what Rabbi said. Between 2 houses, it can be above 10. That was pashut. The question was on the roof. Does it even go to the roof like that? Kotel sheben bet hatzerot. You have a wall between 2 hatzerot, Jimmy. Gavo asara, it's 10 tall. V'rahav arba'an, it's 4 wide. Me'arvim shnayim ve'en marvim echad. You make 2 eruvs, not 1, because you have a wall. Now Rashi says you don't need to tell me 4 wide. The wall can be 1 inch wide. The reason why it says 4 wide is for the sefer. Hayu berosho perot. Let's say you left perot on the roof, on the wall from before. Elu olim mikan ve'ochlim. The guys from Chatzer A can go on the roof and eat the perot on the roof, on the wall. Ve'elu olim mikan ve'ochlim. And the guys on the other side could also go up and eat it in the middle. But they can't take him down. Nifratza kotel. If the wall was busted open, so it depends. Ad 10 amot. If the bust is up to 10 amot, me'arvim shnayim, they make 2 eruvs. Ve'imratzu me'arvin echad. If they want to make 1, because since the opening is less than 10, I can consider it an opening, and I consider it closed. Mepeneshu kepetach, that's a door. Yoter mikan, if it's more than that, me'arvin echad ve'en me'arvim shnayim. What?
Why you need to malif echad? It's more than asar define or less?
No, if it's more than asara amot wide,
Ah, why?
so
Okay.
it's connected. There's no
Why
petach.
do you make Eruvin?
What?
In malif.
Me'arvin echad, you have to include both sides. You can't just make your chatzer and eruv with the goyim on the other side. You got to get the goy. You got to do everything. Rashi, kotel sheben bet chatzerot. Hayde nakat rahav arba. Why does it say 4 wide? Mishum sefer nakit le. Tebai lemitne hayu berosho perot elo limikam veochlinu b'vad shelo yoridu lemata. They can't take it down. Tehashiv rishuta be'ampe nafsha. It's considered when it's 4 wide. It's considered a separate rishut. V'lo miftil lo legabe hay v'lo legabe hay. It doesn't become batel to either side. Aval le'inyan meheve mechitza, that it should be a mechitza bechol dehu put yahav estima. Any width is still considered a closure. Ve'en marvin echad, and they can't make 1 eruv. B'lvad shelo yoridu, they can't take it down k'deprishit because it's 4 wide. It's not batel to either side. Yoter mikan, if the petach is more than 10, have a pirza, it's a break. Va'avaluhu kulhu k'diyurei hatzer echad. They all like living in 1 hatzer. Ve'im irva kol echad la'atzma, and therefore if each side made their own eruv, because they used to have a wall or whatever, havalu keholkin et eruvan, it's like putting an eruv in 2 places in 1 hatzer. Ve'asurim elu al elu. Baruch Adonai Olam.
Halacha lema'aseh, mean you have sharing backyard or front porch. We have a wall in between that.
Yeah.
I want to give